Much like Harry Potter, a lot of magic happens at Hogwarts, but a lot of Wizard101's magical secrets appear on the Wizard101 subreddit, just waiting for it to be uncovered. Now I can't get through platform 9 3/4 because I'm not near a train station, nor am I in Europe, so the second best thing is to explore all the secrets that Wizard101 has to offer. More developer items. Last time when we went over developer items, I wondered what the fuck do developers do with them, and why do they have so many stats in the first place? And you know what? To this day, I still have no clue why you need that much. But what's interesting is the other day I saw a post on Reddit about a user watching a developer in their natural habitat, which isn't in their testing grounds for some reason. They were literally in a public server wearing this gear. So what's weird about it besides the trick-or-treat attire is that they have more stats, which is just stats on stats on stats. The one ring we already saw before gives plenty of it, but here we got a robe called QA Resist All Robe 100, QA Resist All Hat 100, and AQ Accuracy Amulet 100. I know some enemies in this game carry armor penetration, but do you think you need this much resist? Also, I have to ask again, what are we exactly testing here? How to wreck people in PvP? So along with the gear, there is a mount I haven't seen before, which by speed boots, I think there are some sort of new Nike sneakers they got on. As some people corrected me in the last video, the highest speed mount in the game is 55%. And that title belongs to some shitty mopeds that old people use for shopping. So 100% ties in with the other mounts we saw last time. Now, I read a comment on the Reddit post that says these are for QA testing, for troubleshooting, and that's great and all. But they don't need to do that in a public server. Isn't that why we have a test room? Weird items. So these don't exactly belong in the developer group. Their origins are shrouded in mystery because I literally have no clue or remember who posted them way back when. This was during the time where a lot of people didn't exactly tell others where things came from. To be fair though, this gear was way ahead of its time because back in 2014 the level cap was 100, and trying to fathom 100 more levels ahead that quickly was unthinkable. So as far as to say this is real, probably not, because for one thing, the number positioning is a bit weird. But who knows, maybe the format was a lot different back then, since Wizard101 keeps changing the user interface all the time. Castle Magic Mini Games. This one isn't exactly a secret in the game, however the other day I was browsing Reddit again and I saw this one post about minigames made out of castle magic. This dude is a one-man minigame arcade army. Then I looked at his channel and I was like, holy shit, this dude's channel is basically one giant Disney theme park of minigames. I'm pretty amazed at the lengths people will go to make this stuff. I mean, I have very little idea on how this Tetris Cheeto Ball collision works, and I used to be a computer programmer in college. So while the stuff to do this isn't exactly a secret in the game per se, this person's work is somewhat of a secret to most people. Not many people can say that they made a game within a game. I mean, you got classic mini games like chess, Pac-Man, Alien UFO abduction, and whatever this is. I can't show every mini game on here, so go show this person some love and visit their channel. I don't think you'll regret it if you like old school games and have a curiosity for how programming works. Transfer characters. Much like Pokemon and their transfer or trade system, I didn't really know this was a thing, but if you have a high level character on one account and you'd like to move it over, you can ask KingsIsle support through their email to do it. More or less, it's just useful for the fact that you could have a second hand helping you at questing. I'm not really sure as to the restrictions on it, but I assume you just have to be in good standing with the game and basically have membership. Casper thing. I covered this some time ago during a Halloween video, but I'll go over it briefly just so we can get everything out of the way. 10 or so years ago, people claimed that they saw a ghost in a house called the Pyramid of the Lost Horizons. Technically, this was the first Wizard101 creepypasta, but allegedly people claim she appeared in the cave basement at midnight. As to why she's down there, I don't know, maybe she wanted to play real-life Minecraft. Now I will say that this doesn't exist because nobody ever gave proof on the matter, so unless some brave ghost hunter wants to try their hand at it and have non-photoshopped evidence, or actual evidence, or any evidence, be my guest. So supposedly this led to King Zhao not really answering shit and just creating more questions and answers. To this day, really nobody knows whether it exists or not, except for me. Yeah, she doesn't exist. Case closed. You're welcome. Dungeon Mount Glitch. Back when the first two-person mount came out, it was not without glitches. And I've mentioned this before in a past video, this mount used to cause a visual glitch where people could get out of bounds very easily if they were able to do it correctly. However, I forgot to mention that there's a second glitch involved with the mount. Apparently, people were able to glitch into dungeons ahead of time before they were supposed to. This meant a level 1 could potentially get into many high-level dungeons if they had a two-person mount. Eventually, like many good things, this came to an end. This was fixed because obviously the developers didn't intend on this type of progression for the game. Now you'll just have to settle with cheat engine and questing with random people. Nowadays, there isn't much in the way of Wizard101 creepypastas, just creepy stuff. So if there were any secrets I didn't cover on here, comment down below. I'd love to hear about it. It doesn't even have to be from Wizard101, it could be a memory you could share from a different game. I also have a Discord server now, so come join, we like to relax and talk sometimes. And we even have our very own Minecraft server. At this point, I don't even think it's a Minecraft server, it's more like a mini civilization. Other than that, as always, subscribing is just a click away, but I hope you take care, and I'll see you guys.